Oh, she's gone.
I'm gone.
She's gone. Uh, so the question, just to come back to this question, because I think this is interesting. What is the difference if your kid hates going to school?
I
Like they could hate learning an instrument, they could hate taking a martial arts or whatever. And if you think these are things that are going to benefit them in the future, like if they could hate the learning kung fu or karate, they could hate learning to play the piano or the violin, and they could hate going to school, like, or they could hate eating healthy, or they could hate like exercise, or you know what I mean. At a certain point in time, I don't know. Like, to me, I don't. As I think about it more, I don't see how those things can be separated from one another. You know what I mean?
hmm, yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe because there's so many different school systems, if they hated going to school, you could always figure out if they were going to the wrong school
Mm-hmm.
and try out different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe maybe my parents should have done that with my music school as well. But I guess back in the days there was one music school that you could go to,
Yeah.
right?
So I think it's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I would be super lenient with it. Like, I think this would kind of these three things would be kind of necessary. But I mean, of course, if you grow up in a household, I think it's a little bit different if you grow up in a household where everybody in the family is, they have on the weekends, everybody is like, mom is playing the bass, and the, the grandfather is on the turntables, and this is what they're
Right,
doing at the party.
right.
Then, you know what I mean, at the
Then
family
it's got to be
cookout.
different.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so I
I
mean,
guess so too. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you gotta find a way to make it so that they won't hate it. I think there's a way to do it.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, if you grow up with that, then you're not gonna hate it.
Yeah.
I
You
agree.
gotta use the finesse, man. You gotta finesse these kids. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, like, they're just not even gonna know. Like, they're not even gonna know that I'm
Manipulating them.
manipulating them. Exactly. I'm gonna, like, the, she's gonna be, she's gonna be a black belt. You know what I mean? But
Right.
the thing is like, and I think I think this is what my one of my uncles did for my mother, great uncle. Like, her uncle would
Yeah.
be my great uncle. Like, so one of her uncles was like, gave her some basic, like, car mechanic lessons or whatever. So, cause I guess, like, back in the day, like, the move that the dudes used to do was like drive the girls out to the park and act like the car wouldn't start. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and then, so, so he kind of, but I think he actually just ended up getting her own car, and then she was just like, then you don't have to, like, wait for anybody else. But, like, the thing is like, just giving them the skills that will best prepare them to handle life. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yes.
And
Like someone should have taught me how to work techniques.
yeah, yeah. You horrible with technical stuff, man. You, like,
Right.
it's actually amazing. It's like
Right. I'm so fucking dependent.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing. I think if you can show, if you can set them
Well,
up
I
so they,
can't teach her, right? I need to find someone teach
no,
her.
well, no. The thing is like this could be your inspiration to learn. Like so that, or you could just be like every parent, where you the kid is going to know more than you know anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so it's
She
just
already knows more than I know, I
yeah.
guess.
There you go. So we know how this works.
Hmm.
So I mean, for us, it was like being able to set the clock on the VCR. You know what I mean? Your parents could never do this. You know,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
a VCR.
Hmm.
Yeah, you don't remember VCRs?
Videos?
Video cassette recorders. You don't
Yeah,
remember?
I never learned how to set those up.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, come on, I don't know how you made it this far,
I don't know.
but like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I think I've decided this is what I'm gonna do. Like they're gonna learn these three things. They can hate it or whatever, and it just you can hate it and do it.
What three things?
Learn an instrument, take a martial art, and go to school.
Hmm. And what about the card thing and the karate and that?
Well, martial art is the karate is a martial art. I mean, it doesn't have to be karate. It could be any kind of thing where they could like be able to handle themselves in the situation. You know what I mean?
Hmm. What about sports?
Sports. This is like I wouldn't force them to play a sport. No.
Why?
Um, because I think this is something they can find. First of all, I think the martial art would cover the sports aspect, and with the sport, I think they can find what it is that they would want to do. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that like I know what my mom would do is she would just expose me to things. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
she took me to a hockey game as a kid. We both fell asleep, but she took me to a hockey game, and I think I'm surprised we didn't get robbed in this game. Like we was knocked out in there. Like but the thing is like she just exposed me to things until I found the stuff that really resonated with me, and then that's where and then she just would get behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and she didn't like force me. Like I joined the track team in high school. I ran in one race. Like I don't. I don't think I even went back to the locker room after the race. My mom had bought me some track shoes to like, cause I'm all hyped or whatever, and I had like, cause I told you about my little performance anxiety thing or whatever. I was like shaking so bad. We were running a relay race. I was like shaking so bad. I'd never felt like this before, but I was so nervous and so scared. I ran the race and that was it. Like I never wanted to go back. I don't know if the thing to do would have been to push me to continue on, and maybe I could have gone to the Olympics or whatever, like because I would have overcome the fear. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
but she chose to just like I quit. I left those brand new sneakers in the locker room and never went back, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like and so I don't want to give the impression that she was just like forcing things on me. She wasn't forcing everything on me. It was just more like if I expressed an interest, she really jumped on it, and then she exposed me to things to see what my interest would be. But I think this
Right.
is kind of, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I tell you about one of the most embarrassing moments of my life,
okay,
besides that OT shop thing today.
okay,
So, like, summer holidays, I don't know how old I was, maybe 12 or something,
Mm-hmm.
11, 12 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know if I wanted to go there or if it was something that my mom wanted me to do. I don't even know, but she sent me on like some to some farm where like all the kids were going for like horseback riding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she bought me like all the super cute outfits. And we arrived there like in the afternoon and had dinner together and got to know each other. And I made friends with some people there. And then we slept the first night. And then the next morning we had breakfast and would go to riding classes.
Mm-hmm.
And I put on my outfit and thought that was what everyone was doing. But
Mm-hmm.
all these other kids were just going there in their just like street outfit because none of us could horseback ride, and they would just like try it out before they would like,
Ah, okay. And you
you
came
know.
busting out with.
And I came there and I was so embarrassed, and then I had to stay there for like a couple of weeks, and
Uh,
I wouldn't talk to anyone anymore
uh,
because I was just like fucking embarrassed because I didn't even bring regular clothes. So I had to
oh.
like, or probably the stuff that I came with, but
Mm-hmm.
like basically nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. See, and this is what can happen to kids too.
Yeah, but well,
And then this was the end of my interest in horses
right, right.
also.
From this experience, do you think you didn't have an interest, or you think the embarrassing experience?
Well, I did have not in horseback riding, but what I was doing at that point of my life is I don't know how you'd say that, but like the girls that um, the people that like would um, stand on horses and do like acrobatic stuff on horses.
Okay.
This is what I'd been doing that time.
Okay.
But that wasn't much about the horses, but more about the workout or whatever.
Okay.
So I didn't mind horses, but I wasn't a horse girl, right?
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, and then obviously my mom thought it would be cool if I learned how to horseback ride or whatever,
Okay.
and sent me there. But
Yeah.
then I quit everything after that.
Uh. Yeah, man.
Mm.
Cause you were embarrassed or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I've gotten a lot of situations in my life that people would be embarrassed that didn't embarrass me, but stuff like that really embarrassed me.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. See, it's interesting how these like one little events can change. Like you never
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
You never know.
There's a lot you can do wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.